Vamos lá ver agora. Ok. Já está a ficar meio de noite aqui. Foi com a viagem, provavelmente.
This Robinson fellow seems suspicious to me.
Deixa-me ver se consigo entrar.
Locked.
Não. Vamos lá entrar. Não está aqui ninguém. Waste bin.
This bin is full of empty bottles.
Ah, está cheio de garrafas vazias. Aqui, o que é que nós temos aqui? Oi! Pensava que eu estava desmaiado ou morto, mas afinal lá está com a bobadeira toda. Chesterfield Station Master. Vamos lá ver.
How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the
The
how.
how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please,
Huh?
sir.
What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
Ora bem, os passageiros do
Were there
comboio.
any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
Oh, meu Deus. Então, Red Nose, pois está com a babadeira toda. Clean Clothes. É casado. Married. Tem ali o anel. Oi. Alcohol Flask. Ah, tem ali o frasco do álcool. Falta uma coisa. Oi, aqui. Fishing Line. Linha de pesca. Strange Message. Vamos lá
The
perguntar.
station master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
Okay. Quá. I clearly remember that train. Binge drinking, railway map, train composition, insurance policy, train was delayed. Eu acho que é este.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
Pois.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
Temos aqui duas coisas. Vamos primeiro ao V. Chesterfield Master is untrustworthy. No trace of train. Chesterfield's telegram. É estes dois aqui. Past Chesterfield. The train passed through Chesterfield Station. Oh, Miss Chesterfield. The train never passed through Chesterfield Station. E agora? Pois, sei lá. Vamos examinar agora a estação, porque isso é que nos vai, provavelmente vai dizer se realmente passou aqui o comboio ou não. Isto, temos aqui o T, nos permite ver melhor certas coisas. Mas não estou aqui a ver nada. Examinar. Deixa-me ver aqui, na warehouse. O handcar
A
wheelbase.
handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere.
Ah.
Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
But we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights, and heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
Pois, ouvimos,
But,
mas não vimos.
Holmes, I'm a little confused.
Spare parts of a handcar, no trace of train. Então aquilo não era um comboio, provavelmente. Era este carrito. Task: Fake train experiment. The dismantled handcar seems directly connected to our mystery. Reconstruct the handcar to see if it can imitate the vanished train. Lá está. Vamos experimentar. Aqui, end mechanism. Isto é aqui em cima. Exato. Wheels é que deve ser aqui. Yeah. Será que é aqui é isto? Ah. Não tinha lido. Isto é aqui. Aqui é que é. Anda, aparece. Opa! Espera aí. Deixa-me rodar. Esse. Falta aqui o gun base, mas... está aqui, está aqui, está aqui, está aqui. Use. Ok, já está.
So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson, I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle.
Railway and car. Evidence required.
We need to attach a headlight and a steam whistle.
Temos que ir à procura desses dois objetos. Exame. Vamos lá ver se temos aqui alguma coisa. Olha, a luz está aqui. Headlight with dynamo machine. E falta-nos o assobio. Train steam whistle. Aqui está ela. Long pole. Take. Fire extinguisher. Take. Fake train. Place long pole. Connect headlight.
I need something long for the headlight to be attached.
É tal cena.
The long pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight. The headlight is attached.
Aí está.
The steam whistle is now connected.
Aí está.
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here.
Train steam whistle. Blow.
First of all, let us pump the pressure inside the extinguisher. The steam whistle is ready to be used.
Ok. Aí está ela. E agora a luz. And car lever. Push. Aí está. Quando faz aquilo a luz acende.
Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
Fake train. Spare parts of a handcar. Exato. Vanish earlier. The train never reached Evesham. It disappeared earlier and was faked by somebody using a handcar and spare train parts from Chesterfield Station. Bem, o que nos resta fazer agora é ir a...
Locked.
isto não dá
There
para
is no
entrar.
sense in asking the station master to open it. We shall have to pick the lock.
Ainda falta vir aqui. Ia fazer, já agora temos que ir para casa para ver o arquivo, mas ainda falta vir aqui. Isto aqui não é preciso. Este. Aqui. Este aqui. E tá. Fácil. Instrumentos.
These tools were used quite recently. They are still muddy. We should ask about them.
Floor, scratches, traces.
Bags were recently dragged here.
Os sacos. Sack. Move.
French wine. A remarkable vintage. These bottles are too expensive for a station master's wage. They were likely taken from the parcels.
Shameful.
Deixa-me ver. É para falar com este. Dirty instruments. Exato.
You have quite a number of dirty tools lying around here.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them. Although, might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Some workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway to one of the stations on the line, so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
Um bocado suspeito.
Who
Trabalhadores.
were these workers?
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink. And whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so. But see, they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
Ou seja, eram os tais. Esses tais do diretores. Acho um bocado estranho. Os diretores é que iam andar a fazer esses trabalhos sujos. Provavelmente eu tenho que. Depois tenho que fazer isto. Eu acho que ele não passou cá. Vou dizer que é assim. Mas agora chegamos outra vez a um ponto. Como no caso anterior. Eu não sei o que é que eu tenho. O que é suposto fazer agora. Deixa-me ver aqui dentro. Estou mesmo sem saber o que é de fazer. Estou mesmo à toa, não sei o que é de fazer. Deixa-me vir aqui. A única diferença agora é que temos uma nova pista, que é trabalhadores vieram a lhe pedir aquelas ferramentas para supostamente tratar de lá de um monte, qualquer coisa, que é para a água não subir. Aqui qualquer coisa me está a escapar, mas não sei o que. Vamos aqui agora. Search Archives. Mas como é que eu faço isso? Será que está no... Ai, eu não acredito. Deve estar lá no carro. Se calhar tem que carregar lá em alguma... Aqui atrás, se calhar. Ai! Meu Deus! Está aqui!
This suitcase contains my archives. We can consult with it if needed. It is fortunate that we took it with us.
Ai, é o tempo que eu já ando aqui. Que há um quarto de hora ou mais que eu já ando aqui de um lado para o outro. Está aqui.
Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly.
Caraca, eu estava a ver do caralho. O que é para fazer agora? Não vejo mais nada para fazer. Fui a todo lado, a todo sítio, falei com toda a gente. Não dá para avançar mais. Fogo. Finalmente. Isto é o quê? Tem que combinar. Ai, ainda por cima isto está para mover. Olha, acho que já descobri. É aqui assim. Aqui.
Here it is. There is a
Está.
side branch to the railway. Its first switch is located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
Ok. Temos muito sítio para. Ixi, temos muito sítio para onde ir. Examine the side railway branch that begins at the railway.